Number 1. The 1973 Ford F-150 long bed, currently listed for just $5,800 and located in Johns Island, South Carolina. This truck has only 69,000 miles on the odometer, which is impressive for a vehicle that's over 5 decades old. Under the hood, you're looking at a 360 FE V8 paired with an automatic transmission, delivering that unmistakable vintage Ford power and sound that truck enthusiasts still love today. According to the owner, this F-150 is ready to hit the road, not a project sitting in the driveway. In fact, the seller mentions that they've gone through nearly every major system on the truck, continuously improving it whenever time allowed. That means this is a neglected classic. It's been actively maintained and upgraded. Let's talk comfort first. Yes, this truck has working air conditioning, which is a big deal for a 1973 pickup, especially if you plan to drive it regularly or take it to shows during the summer months. The truck has also received a full tune-up, helping ensure smoother starts, better drivability, and reliable performance. On the handling side, the steering system and bushings have been addressed, which is crucial for an older long bed truck. This work helps tighten up the driving feel and improves overall control, especially at highway speeds. The truck is sitting on brand new tires with only 2 miles on them, so you won't need to worry about rubber anytime soon. Even more impressive, every component of the brake system is new, with roughly 10 miles on the brakes. That's a major safety upgrade and a huge plus for anyone looking to actually drive this classic rather than just park it. Inside, the truck features a new dash pad, helping clean up the interior and preserve that classic Ford look while addressing one of the most common wear points on vintage trucks. As for the deal itself, the seller is open to interesting trades and will even consider gold or silver. However, they're clear about what they don't want. No boats, motorcycles, ATVs, or side-by-sides. Overall, this 1973 Ford F-150 long bed offers a solid combination of classic styling, mechanical updates, and everyday drivability at a price point that's becoming harder to find in today's market. If you're looking for a vintage Ford pickup that's already been sorted and is ready to enjoy, this one is definitely worth a closer look. Number 2. The 1985 Ford F-150 XL Pickup, listed at $6,500 and located in New Lexington, Ohio. This truck shows 74,652 original miles, which is excellent for a mid-80s pickup, especially one that's remained largely stock. Power comes from a fuel-injected 302 cubic inch V8, paired with an automatic overdrive transmission, sending power to the rear wheels. This setup makes the truck comfortable at highway speeds while still delivering that classic Ford F-8 feel. One of the biggest highlights here is condition. The seller describes this as a rust-free southern truck, and it's clear this F-150 has been well cared for and thoughtfully maintained. Even more impressive, the truck remains largely original, still equipped with its factory smog equipment and catalytic converters, which are becoming increasingly rare on trucks from this era. Visually, the truck strikes a great balance between originality and subtle upgrades. The owner refinished a set of factory white spoke wheels and installed brand new tires, center caps, and lug nuts. For purists, the original rims and poverty caps are included, giving buyers the option to return it to a fully stock look. Mechanically, a lot of important work has already been done. The entire brake system has been refreshed, including new front rotors, pads, and rubber lines, along with rear drums, shoes, cylinders, emergency brake cables, and rubber brake lines. That's a major investment and a big plus for safety and reliability. Cooling and electrical systems have also been addressed with new heater hoses, radiator hoses, and a new battery, helping ensure dependable daily driving. On the exhaust side, the truck features a new muffler and tailpipe, keeping it quiet, clean, and road-ready. Inside the cab, the factory AM/FM radio still works, which adds to the truck's originality and charm. The exterior has been buffed and polished, presenting very nicely, though the seller notes there is some patina showing in places, something many classic truck fans actually appreciate, as it tells a truck story without hiding its age. At an asking price of $6,500, this 1985 Ford F-150 XL represents a strong value for anyone looking for a rust-free, mostly original classic pickup that's already been mechanically sorted. Whether you want a weekend cruiser, a light-duty daily driver, or a solid collector-grade truck with honest character, this one checks a lot of boxes. Number 3. The 1984 Ford F-150 FX2 Pickup, listed for $7,500 and located in Rio Grande City, Texas. This truck is equipped with a 4.9-liter inline-six V6 engine paired with an automatic transmission, a combination well known for durability and simplicity. According to the listing, the truck shows around 10,000 miles, though with vehicles of this age, mileage verification is always something buyers may want to confirm. One of the standout features here is comfort. The truck has cold, working air conditioning, which is a major plus, especially in the Texas heat. That alone makes this F-150 far more usable as a driver rather than just a weekend project. Visually, the truck has already seen some major updates. It features a fresh paint job along with a new bed liner, giving it a clean and refreshed exterior appearance. Sitting underneath are brand new tires, so it's ready to be driven without immediate additional expense. From a mechanical standpoint, important fuel system components have been addressed, including new fuel lines and a new gas tank. The seller confirms that the truck runs, making this a solid candidate for someone looking for a running, driving classic that still leaves room for personalization. That said, it's not a fully finished truck. The listing notes that it needs interior work, which could range from seat upholstery, trim, and cosmetics. For the right buyer, this can be an opportunity, allowing you to customize the interior to your taste while starting with a mechanically running and freshly painted base. The seller is asking $7,500 and is also open to trades, which adds flexibility for potential buyers. Located in Rio Grande City, Texas, this 1984 Ford F-150 FX2 could be a good fit for someone looking for a partially restored classic truck with strong fundamentals already in place. Overall, this one sits nicely between a project and a driver, offering fresh exterior work, cold AC, and solid mechanical updates, while still leaving room to finish the interior and truly make it your own. Number 4. The 1981 Chevrolet C10, listed for $10,750 and located in Porter, Texas. This C10 shows 68,549 miles and is equipped with a 6-cylinder engine paired with manual transmission, offering a simple, mechanical driving experience that many classic truck enthusiasts still appreciate today. Condition is where this truck really stands out. It features fresh exterior paint, giving it a clean and well-presented look, without losing its classic square body character. Inside, the truck has new seat covers, helping refresh the cabin while maintaining a period-correct appearance. Mechanically, this C10 is described as running strong with no known issues. The truck has been garage-kept, which often explains the solid overall condition. Even better, the seller notes 0 leaks, something that's increasingly rare on trucks of this age. The truck rides on original wheels and factory hubcaps, preserving its authentic look. It also has good tires and brakes, meaning it's ready to be driven without immediate mechanical concerns. While this C10 does not have air conditioning, it makes up for it with straightforward reliability and classic simplicity. Additional peace of mind comes from a new battery installed in June 2025, and the seller confirms that the title is in hand, making for a smooth transaction. The seller is also clear on the terms. No trades are being considered. At an asking price of $10,750, this 1981 Chevrolet C10 represents a solid option for buyers looking for a clean, well-kept square body truck that hasn't been over-modified. It's a great choice for someone who values originality, mechanical honesty, and a truck that's ready to enjoy right away. Number 5. The 1978 Ford F-250, listed at $15,000 and located in Staatsburg, New York. This truck shows 91,243 miles and is equipped with a 351 MVA engine paired with a manual transmission, delivering that raw, old-school driving feel that full-size Ford trucks from the late 1970s are known for. According to the owner, this F-250 has had both time and money invested into it, suggesting it hasn't been neglected. While the listing doesn't go into exact details on every upgrade, the seller does mention that the truck is currently at a shop receiving additional work, which should be a positive sign for buyers looking for something that's actively being improved rather than sitting untouched. Being an F-250, this truck offers heavier duty capability compared to an F-150, making it appealing to enthusiasts who want a classic truck with more substance and presence. The manual transmission adds to the vintage appeal and gives drivers a more connected, hands-on experience behind the wheel. The seller notes they're looking to move into something else, which is the reason for the sale, and makes it clear that no trades are being considered. However, they are open to reasonable offers, leaving some room for negotiation depending on the final condition once the current shop work is completed. At an asking price of $15,000, this 1978 Ford F-250 sits in a higher price bracket than some of the other trucks on our list, but that reflects its heavy-duty platform, V8 power, and classic late 70s styling. For the right buyer, this could be a solid opportunity to own a well-sorted vintage Ford that still has plenty of presence and character. Number 6. The 1965 Ford F-150 long bed, listed at $6,200 and located in Poway, California. This classic F-150 comes with manual transmission and a floor-mounted shifter, delivering an authentic old-school driving experience. The odometer shows 21,000 miles, but the seller clearly states that this mileage has not been verified, which is common with trucks of this age. Originally finished in white, the truck now features added red stripes, giving it a bit of personality. The seller is upfront about the condition. The truck runs and drives, but it's not perfect. There's visible rust, especially on the roof, making this more of a driver-level classic or light project rather than a fully restored show truck. One strong highlight is the interior, which is described as being in very good condition. That's a big plus for a 1965 pickup and can save a future owner time and money during restoration. The current owner has had the truck for less than a year, and aside from a few short trips, including some classic in and out runs, it's mostly been sitting in a garage. An interesting bonus: the seller mentions a possible 1965 camper shell available for $500, which could be a great addition for someone wanting a period-correct look. At $6,200, this 1965 Ford F-150 offers real vintage character, a solid interior, and a running drivetrain, ideal for an enthusiast who wants a classic truck that can improve over time. Number 7. The 1965 Ford F-250, listed at $6,500, and located in Alameda, California. This truck shows 144,000 miles on the odometer and is powered by a 390 cubic inch V8 engine, paired with a 4-speed manual transmission. This drivetrain combination is a big part of what made the F-250 such a respected work truck in the mid-1960s, offering strong low-end torque and a very mechanical, connected driving experience. One of the most impressive aspects of this truck is its ownership history. The seller states that it has had the same owner since 1977, which is nearly 5 decades of continuous ownership. That kind of long-term commitment often suggests consistent care rather than neglect or abuse. In addition, the truck has been parked in a garage for the past 4 years, which typically helps preserve the body, interior, and overall structure. Speaking of condition, the truck is described as having a straight and clean body, which is a major plus for a vehicle of this age. Finding a 1965 F-250 with clean lines and minimal body issues can save a future owner a significant amount of time and restoration cost. The seller confirms that the truck runs, meaning it's not just a static project, but a vehicle with real potential to be driven and enjoyed. With its manual transmission, this F-250 delivers a very hands-on driving experience that modern trucks simply don't offer. Every shift, every throttle input, and every sound reminds you that this is a true vintage machine built in an era before electronics took over. At an asking price of $6,500, this 1965 Ford F-250 sits in a very interesting spot in today's classic truck market. It offers big block V8 power, long-term single ownership, and solid overall condition, making it appealing to collectors, restorers, or anyone looking for an honest classic truck with real history. Overall, this F-250 isn't being sold as a fully restored showpiece. Instead, it's an authentic, well-preserved vintage pickup with strong fundamentals and a story behind it, ready for the next owner to either maintain its originality or take it to the next level. Number 8. The 1968 Ford F-100 Ranger, listed at $10,800 and located in Denver, Colorado. This truck shows 30,593 miles on the odometer, though as with many classics from this era, mileage verification is something buyers may want to confirm. Under the hood sits a 360 FE V8 engine, paired with a C6 automatic transmission, a combination known for durability and smooth power delivery. Power is sent to the rear wheels in a 2-wheel drive configuration, keeping things simple and true to its original design. Driving comfort is helped by power steering, which makes this F-100 far more manageable than many earlier trucks. The truck also features a manual choke, reminding you that this is still very much a hands-on vintage driving experience. Braking duties are handled by drum brakes front and rear, consistent with factory equipment from the period. From a paperwork standpoint, the truck comes with a clean Colorado title and is registered with collector plates, which is a nice bonus for enthusiasts and often means easier ownership and registration in the future. According to the seller, this F-100 runs and drives great, making it a solid candidate for someone who wants a classic truck they can enjoy right away. That said, the listing is honest about its needs. The steering requires some attention, and there are minor leaks from the transmission and steering gearbox, though the seller notes there are no engine oil leaks, which is good news for long-term reliability. There's also a crack in the windshield, something to factor into the overall condition and budget. Taken as a whole, this truck fits perfectly into the category of a usable classic project. It's not a finished show truck, but it has strong fundamentals, a desirable V8 drivetrain, and the kind of honest where that many enthusiasts prefer. At $10,800, this 1968 Ford F-100 Ranger offers a solid entry point into late 60s Ford truck ownership. Ideal for someone looking for a great project truck that already runs, drives, and has real potential to be taken to the next level. Number 9. The 1987 Ford F-150 Lariet, priced at $11,500 and located in Mechanicsburg. This truck shows 148,000 miles on the odometer and is powered by a 5.0-liter V8 engine, paired with an automatic transmission and rear-wheel drive. The seller describes it as being in great shape, running strong with no known issues, and importantly, no rust, which is a major selling point for a truck of this era. Mechanically, a lot of major work has already been done. The truck features brand new tires, a new master brake cylinder, new brake shoes, and a new radiator. Even more significant, it's been fitted with a new transmission and a new AC compressor, meaning both drivability and comfort have been addressed. According to the seller, the truck drives like a charm. Being a Lariet trim, this F-150 comes well equipped for its time, offering power windows and power door locks, adding everyday usability and convenience. While the radio is described as functional but basic, this truck clearly prioritizes reliability over modern tech. Ownership history adds another layer to this listing. The seller states the truck has been garage kept, treated like a baby, and maintained with oil changes every 4,000 miles, along with frequent washing and waxing. The reason for selling is personal. The owner is retired from remodeling homes and is selling to help cover health-related expenses, otherwise stating they would keep the truck. An additional bonus is the inclusion of toolboxes filled with both corded and cordless tools, along with various construction-related tools that the seller no longer needs. That could be a valuable extra for the right buyer. The seller has a clear title in hand, along with a clean vehicle history report, and is firm on the terms. Cash only, no low offers, and no time wasters. At $11,500, this 1987 Ford F-150 Lariet stands out as a well-maintained, rust-free classic truck with major mechanical updates already completed, making it a strong option for someone looking for a dependable vintage pickup that's ready to be driven and enjoyed for years to come. Number 10. The 1986 Ford Ranger XLT, listed for $11,000 and located in Powell River. This Ranger shows 229,400 miles on the odometer and is equipped with an automatic transmission. While the mileage is high, the seller emphasizes that this truck has received extensive work over the years, to the point where it really needs to be seen in person to fully appreciate the condition. According to the owner, this Ranger has been used as a daily driver, which often says a lot about reliability. It's described as being ready to rip pavement or head deep into the backcountry, making it a versatile option for someone who wants both street usability and off-road capability. A major highlight here is the four-wheel drive system, which the seller states works great. That alone makes this Ranger especially appealing to outdoor enthusiasts, overlanders, or anyone looking for a smaller truck with real off-road credentials. The truck is sitting on BF Goodrich all-terrain KO2 tires, installed within the past year. Those tires are well known for their durability and performance both on-road and off-road, adding real value to the overall package. This is an XLT trim, which typically means a higher level of equipment compared to base models, and the seller is open to providing more details about the work that's been done for anyone seriously interested. The asking price is $11,000 or best offer, and the seller notes that if the listing is up, the truck is still available. Overall, this 1986 Ford Ranger XLT represents a rare opportunity to own a well-sorted, classic compact 4x4 truck that's already being driven and enjoyed. High mileage aside, it offers proven usability, off-road readiness, and classic Ford Ranger charm, a combination that's getting harder to find. Number 11. The 1963 Chevrolet C10 long bed, listed at $14,000 and located in Porter Ranch. This C10 shows 60,000 miles on the odometer and is equipped with a 327 cubic inch V8, paired with a Muncie M21 4-speed manual transmission, a combination that delivers true vintage performance and a very engaging driving experience. One of the most impressive aspects of this truck is its history. According to the seller, it has been in the same family since 1975, which adds real credibility and value. That long-term ownership often reflects consistent care and a deeper understanding of the truck over decades. Mechanically and structurally, a lot of meaningful upgrades have already been completed. The front end has been modernized with CPP front control arms and springs, along with a powered disc brake conversion, significantly improving stopping power and safety. A power steering conversion has also been added, making the C10 far more comfortable to drive compared to a stock setup from the early 60s. Suspension and ride quality have been refreshed with new shocks, and the truck sits on 15 by 8-inch rally wheels wrapped in brand new tires, giving a classic muscle truck stance. The exterior has received fresh paint, while the interior has been updated with new seat upholstery and new carpet, giving the cabin a clean, refreshed look. Under the hood, there's been extensive maintenance and upgrading. The truck features a new gas tank, a rebuilt radiator, new water pump, hoses and belts, and a new battery. Performance has been enhanced with new Edelbrock intake and carburetor, along with new plug wires and distributor components. The seller is transparent about the engine's condition, noting that while it runs smooth, it is tired, which suggests future rebuilding may be something to plan for. Additionally, the truck still needs some interior finishing touches, leaving room for personalization. At an asking price of $14,000 or best offer, this 1963 Chevy C10 offers a strong mix of classic style, modernized drivability, and honest disclosure. With a clean and current title in hand and reasonable offers considered, this C10 stands out as a solid opportunity for someone looking for a well-updated vintage truck with room to take it even further. Number 12. The 1957 Ford F-150 short bed, listed at $15,500 and currently located in Nassau, Washington. This truck shows 124,446 miles on the odometer and is powered by a 223 cubic inch inline-six engine, paired with a 4-speed manual transmission featuring a granny gear. That setup delivers a very authentic, old-school driving experience and plenty of low-end torque for cruising or light work. According to the seller, this F-150 runs and drives well, making it a solid driver rather than a trailer-only show truck. Performance has been tastefully upgraded with a Clifford intake manifold, a 2-barrel carburetor, and a split header with dual glassback exhaust, giving the truck a deeper, more aggressive sound while still keeping its vintage character. Mechanically, several important updates have already been taken care of. The truck features new tires and wheels, along with a new generator, new battery, and a new belt, plus a handful of other smaller replacement parts. These updates help make the truck more dependable for regular driving. Visually, this F-150 checks a lot of boxes that classic truck enthusiasts look for. It's a short bed truck with a wide bed and a desirable big back window, a highly sought-after combination. The interior is described as nice, and the glass is in great shape, along with a clean grille and front bumper. The seller is upfront about imperfections, which adds credibility. There is minor rust in the steps underneath, though it doesn't affect functionality, and a few rust bubbles at the bottom of the passenger door. The rear bumper shows some rust, and the tailgate has older dings that were previously painted over. The paint itself is believed to be from the 1990s and isn't perfect, but the seller notes it would shine up nicely with a good wax. Overall, this is described as a solid driver quality truck, not a flawless restoration, and that's exactly what many buyers want. It comes with a clean title in hand, and the seller is open to a possible trade for another classic vehicle. Currently located in Nassau, Washington, the truck spent most of its life in the Albany, Oregon area, which may help explain its overall condition. At $15,500, this 1957 Ford F-150 short bed offers classic styling, tasteful upgrades, and honest condition. A truck you can drive, enjoy, and improve over time without fear of ruining a museum piece. Number 13. The 1979 GMC Sierra 1500, listed at $15,000 and located in Santa Barbara, California. This truck shows 153,253 miles on the odometer and is powered by a 350 cubic inch V8, paired with an automatic transmission. According to the listing, the transmission is a 700R4, which is a popular upgrade thanks to its overdrive gearing that helps improve highway cruising and drivability. Power is sent through 4.10 gears, giving the Sierra a strong low-end pull and that classic muscle truck feel. One of the biggest highlights here is originality. This is an original short bed truck wearing its original patina paint, something that has become highly desirable among square body enthusiasts. Instead of shiny new paint, this truck proudly shows its age and character, making it perfect for someone who appreciates an honest, unpolished classic. The seller states that the truck runs and drives good, which puts it firmly in the driver category rather than a stalled project. That makes it ideal for weekend cruising, local shows, or just enjoying a classic V8 pickup around town. Another major advantage is location and paperwork. This truck is California-based and has already had a California smog check completed, dated December 22nd, 2025, and valid for 90 days. That alone can save a buyer time, money, and stress, especially when dealing with older vehicles in California. Visually, the short bed square body stance, combined with the patina finish, gives the Sierra a tough, authentic look that many modern restorations try to replicate but rarely match. It's the kind of truck that turns heads not because it's perfect, but because it's real. At an asking price of $15,000, this 1979 GMC Sierra 1500 sits in a strong position within today's square body market. You're getting V8 power, a desirable transmission setup, original patina, short bed proportions, and current California smog compliance, all in one package. Overall, this Sierra is a great fit for someone looking for a solid, running square body truck with character, originality, and real street presence. A classic you can drive, enjoy, and proudly leave just the way it is. Number 14. The 1987 Chevrolet C10 Pickup, listed for just $500 and located in Metanolos. This compact pickup shows 128,302 miles on the odometer and is equipped with an automatic transmission. However, the seller is upfront about the condition. The transmission needs to be replaced, which means this truck is not currently drivable and will need to be towed. Because of that, this S10 is best viewed as either a project truck or a parts donor, depending on the buyer's goals. For someone with mechanical skills, access to a spare transmission, or a shop setup, this could be an affordable way to get into a classic compact pickup without a big upfront investment. Despite the transmission issue, the seller notes that this has been a good, reliable little truck in the past. That suggests the rest of the vehicle may still have usable components, making it appealing for parts or a budget rebuild. With 128,302 miles, this S10 sits right in the range where many of these trucks are still very serviceable once key mechanical issues are addressed. The simplicity of the S10 platform also means parts availability is generally good and relatively affordable. At just $500, the price reflects the condition and the work needed, but it also opens a door for creativity. Whether you're looking to swap a transmission, build a cheap shop truck, or harvest parts for another S10 project, this listing offers a lot of potential for the right buyer. The seller is clear about expectations. Serious inquiries only. If you're willing to tow it and put in the work, this 1987 Chevy S10 could be a low-risk entry into the world of classic mini trucks. Number 15. The 1979 GMC C30 Dually, listed at $9,500 and located in Aberdeen, South Dakota. This truck shows 30,000 miles on the odometer and is equipped with an automatic transmission. It's a two-wheel drive dually finished in the desirable Sierra Classic trim and also carries a highly sought-after camper special package, making it a standout among late 70s heavy-duty pickups. Under the hood sits the original, numbers-matching 454 cubic inch big block V8, paired with a TH400 automatic transmission that has just been serviced. According to the seller, the engine is very healthy, and there are approximately $7,000 in receipts documenting repairs and upgrades completed over the past few years. That kind of documented investment adds real value and confidence for potential buyers. This truck was previously a Kansas truck, which often means a better starting point when it comes to rust compared to Northern Salt Belt vehicles. From a feature standpoint, it's well equipped for its era, offering power windows and power locks, both of which are stated to function properly. Comfort and drivability are enhanced with air conditioning, tilt steering, heavy-duty power brakes, and a factory tachometer. On the drivetrain side, the truck is fitted with 4.10 gears, a transmission oil cooler, and dual fuel tanks, all of which are reported to be fully functional. Exhaust duties are handled by headers feeding into a newer dual exhaust system, giving this big block GMC a strong, authoritative sound. Inside, the truck features bucket seats with a center console, along with the original jack and handles. All of the glass is in good condition, including a rear sliding window, which adds both ventilation and practicality. The seller is clear about expectations. The truck is being sold as is. The price is firm at $9,500, and a clear, clean title is in hand. While it's not a perfect show truck, the seller notes it can be driven daily and also serves as a solid candidate for a full restoration. Overall, this 1979 GMC C30 dually offers big block power, documented maintenance, desirable factory packages, and real heavy-duty capability at a price point that's hard to ignore in today's classic truck market.